What's up guys? So today it's my week 2 battle preview video. So my second opponent in the PFCFL is gonna be Casey Cameron. You might know him as Infrareddy. His personal Twitter is I'm Casey Cameron, so I invite you to check him out. So Casey's gonna be a very tough opponent. He's got an extremely good defensive core with Pokemons like Slowbro, Sableye, Tentacruel, Muk, Amoonguss, even Jirachi that can be used as a defensive Pokemon. He can use a Paraflinchet, which without being defensive is much of a stall strategy. So it's once again a very good Pokemon to use. So I'm a little worried for my battle against Casey because he's first of all a great battler, and his team is just as good, if not better than mine. So I see a big challenge ahead. But if I can get a W in this battle, I think that means I become the favorite of the league because other battlers have elected him and Jeff as the favorites to win it all, and I was a third. So, first of all, as my OU Pokemons, I'm gonna bring Mega Metagross, Rotom, and Chansey. So that means Raikou won't be seeing action this week. Reason is I see a few potential ground type move users, and he's not extremely weak to electric moves. He's got Tentacruel, Vivillon, and Slowbro that are weak to the electric moves. But the rest of them can pretty much stall it out. He's got 3 ground Pokemons. He's probably gonna run an Assault Vest, Mach, or something like that. So I don't see the utility of bringing Raikou, whose single typing is electric. I see a better utility in bringing Rotom Wash because of the Levitate. Um, it's a very special build. This Rotom is calm with 220 HP, 56 special attack, 232 special defense, and it's got a ring target with trick. So what I want to do is bait is Sableye in and trick it ring target, so I can use moves like a Zen Headbutt, like Drain Punch or something like that, without having the fear of being being sponged by Sableye because he's immune to these moves. So if I can do that, I think his Sableye will become pretty much useless because um, the only move that he could have used that would be a threat for my team would have been Will-O-Wisp and probably Knockoff, but it's not too bad. If I trick him ring target, I know that I'm faster because Sableye is only fast with status moves. If I could trick it ring target, he's gonna knock off his own item on my Rotom, and I just don't rely on it, so it's not too bad. He can knock off my Metagross, stuff like that. So yeah, and if he burns my Metagross, I have Heal Bell on my Chansey. Chansey's a very a support type Pokemon in this battle once again. He's got Seismic Toss, Toxic, Heal Bell, and Wish. So I made sure that Wish passing would allow any Pokemon to be completely healed. But the challenge is gonna be outsmarting KC in and making him believe that I will not switch out or something like that, and finally switching out so that he doesn't like predict the Pokemon that I want to heal. So it's gonna be very difficult. Okay, so the music just all right. So I didn't touch anything. That was weird. All right, so let's continue. In the UU tier, I'm gonna go for Nidoqueen. So that means Milotic and Hydreigon won't see action. Hydreigon was my MVP last week. I want to use this as an option to bait him and making him think that I'm gonna use my Hydreigon, but I'm not gonna use it. If I would have brought it, it would have been Hydreigon with Dark Pulse, HP Ice, Earth Power, and Flamethrower. Basically, once again, very coverage, very much built for coverage, but I really don't want to bring Hydreigon because it's a risky Pokemon this week with a few Pokemon that are very good to counter it. I see that Play Rough Jirachi or Moonblast Jirachi can take care of it pretty easily. I see that Ambipom, if it gets a Power Up Punch, can pretty much take it out with a low kick. Stuff like that. I don't see the utility in bringing Hydreigon this week, and Milotic would have been a typical bold Pokemon with Bolt Nature, Milotic with Scald, Toxic, Ice Beam, and Recover if I had brought it, but it's not going to be the case. In the RU tier, I had the choice between Scrafty and Steelix. Not only did I bring Scrafty because he did a great job last week, but I want to beat Casey with its very favorite... Oh, music stopped again. Okay, so I wanted to beat Casey with its favorite Pokemon, and that's a little bit of a cheap strategy, but since he's very used to certain movesets with Scrafty, I think he's not gonna predict well what I'm gonna do because he's gonna be thinking, oh, I usually do this with him. So that's my strategy with Scrafty, taking him by surprise. I've got an Intimidate Scrafty with Lumberry, just in case I really have to switch out on Sableye. So yeah, Lumberry, so that it can survive, well, it can erase the burn from a Will-O-Wisp. It's a Jolly Nature with Dragon Dance, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, and Knockoff. When you look at his team, you see that there are quite a few ice weaknesses. He's got like 5 of them, I think. So there's Nidoking, Lando, Vivillon, Amoonguss, and Gligar. So that makes 5 ice weaknesses. So I really need some ice moves on the most Pokemon I can. And that's why I bring Ice Punch Scrafty. If I would have brought Steelix, it would have been Weakness Policy Jolly Steelix with Rock Polish and 3 attacking moves. So they are Iron Head, Ice Fang, and Earthquake. Unfortunately, Steelix still isn't gonna see action this week. I don't wanna expose myself because Steelix, if it is faced against the wrong Pokemon, is gonna have a lot of trouble. It's gonna take 1 hit and then probably die. So it's not a good Pokemon for me to bring in such a competitive league. In the NU tier, once again, I'm gonna bring Mismagius. So that means Pyro won't see action. So that's my team. Mismagius is gonna use Destiny Bond, Will-O-Wisp, Dazzling Gleam is just for the Sableye and Shadow Ball, which is gonna be my most important move to cover the Slowbro. I really need to make sure that I get this Slowbro out of the way as soon as possible, because if not, it's gonna be a very annoying Pokemon to face. He's gonna be able to switch in and switch out to sponge some hits, especially from my Mega Metagross. I really don't like the matchup between those two. And I thought about putting a physical move like a Thunder Punch or something like that on Metagross, but I ran some calcs and I said, okay, what's the point in doing this when it's gonna scald me before and burn me before I can kill it, because it does like between 35 and 40 to 43% for a Thunder Punch with this EV spread, because Metagross is not fully attack invested, because I ran just enough defense EVs to survive an earthquake from an adamant choice scarfed um, Landorus. So I really plan ahead for this, because I want a revenge kill with an Ice Punch when he thinks that okay, I can kill it, it's gonna be easy. I told you about the Chansey, so next Pokemon is my Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is gonna be very defensive Pokemon once again, so it's got 136 HP, 252 defense, and 120 in special attack. And it's gonna have Stealth Rock, Earth Power, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. So it's once again a very coverage bolt Pokemon. What I want to do is take care of the Pokemons that are gonna face my Nidoqueen and take some hits. I caught this just so that once again I can take an Earthquake from a Landorus and revenge kill with an Ice Beam. My Ice Beam has just enough special attack investment. Well, not my Ice Beam, but my Nidoqueen has just enough special attack investment to want it to Oko Eviolite Gligar that has like 8 special defense. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I know that my team is very risky, but I think it can do some work against a strong battler like Casey. No matter what happens, I'm proud of what I did to plan ahead. I think I did everything I needed. I ran some calcs. I simmed up some battles. I asked some of my friends to use his Pokemon to so that I can plan and play against potential movesets that they'll use, such as a defensive Ambipom or something like that. I really played against a lot of stuff, so I think I'm pretty much ready for Casey. And I was talking to him today, and I asked him on a scale 1 to 10, how much are you ready? He said, Pokemon wise, I'm like 7 out of 10. But on the mental side, I'm like 12 out of 10 ready. I'm so ready. I wanna battle you as soon as possible. So we're doing it probably tomorrow. That's the plan. It's all gonna depend on Casey and whether or not he chokes. So Casey, when you listen to this video, I hope it's gonna be after the battle, huh? Because if you listen to it before the battle, not very it's not very fair for our battle. But anyways, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and like my Facebook page. Also follow me on Twitch. If you guys want to follow the PFCFL from the inside, the link to the group will be in the description. And yep, that's pretty much it. Thanks again for watching. Peace out.